Since I pull most of my information from D&D Beyond, and they have this because of their Critical Role connections, we're going to talk about the Echo Knight. Hey fellow Game Masters, I'm Richard Quiner, and welcome to the RPG Daily, your daily dose of all things tabletop role-playing games, helping you to build your world and master your game. Like I said, today we're talking about the Echo Knight, which is the martial archetype, or one of the martial archetypes from Critical Role. This one deals with a certain type of magic that I'm going to explain, and then you're going to say I explained it wrong, and we're just going to agree that it's an awkward moment. The Echo Knight is a frontline fighter type that has mastered the magic of Dunamis. Dunamis is a type of magic that deals with the potential or the what could have been kind of thought process or the energy surrounding that, and it kind of holds time and space together. The Echo Knight taps into this magic of what could be in order to create an echo of themselves that they use to work towards the same goal. The use of this magic manifests itself as echoes, which is actually the level 3 feature. At level 3 you get the ability Manifest Echo, which as a bonus action lets you bring into the world an echo of yourself. This echo looks just like you, fills in the same kind of space that you do, except it's more of a translucent gray color, and you can summon it within 15 feet of you into an unoccupied space. This echo has some of its own stats and uses some of your own, and as we go through a lot of the abilities and features you're going to get with this martial archetype, you'll understand why these are so important. First up, the armor class of the Echo is 14 plus your proficiency bonus, and its HP is 1. Yes, just 1 HP. If the Echo ever has to make a saving throw against spells or anything like that, you will be rolling those saving throws with your ability scores. The Echo does not have its own for those purposes. This Echo will stick around until you dismiss it, until it gets destroyed, until you summon another Echo somewhere else perhaps, until it moves out of 30 feet away from you, or of course if you are incapacitated. While the Echo is available to you, you gain several benefits and abilities from this Echo. One of these abilities is as a free action, you can mentally command the Echo to move up to 30 feet. It's just a free action. As a bonus action, you can actually swap places, teleporting yourself to the Echo's location and the Echo to your location. Just a magical swap of places. Also, when you make an attack roll on your turn, you can choose to have that attack be from your position or from the Echo's position. And if you have multiple attacks on your turn, each of those attacks can have its own separate choice. So you could alternate between the Echo attacking and you attacking, the Echo attacking and you attacking, and all of those are you attacking, but you're using the place of the Echo and yourself. And last, when a creature who is within melee range of the Echo moves out of that melee range, it provokes an opportunity attack that you can take from that Echo's position. So essentially, this Manifest Echo puts you in 2 places at once, basically. At level 3, you also get the feature Unleash Incarnation, which empowers your Echo even more to act a little more independently. How this works is on your turn, when you make an attack action, you can make an additional attack from the Echo's location with that same action. Again, this isn't a free action, this is just an extra attack with that action. You can use this Unleash Incarnation the number of times equal to your Constitution ability score modifier per day, and the uses reset after a long rest. At level 7, you're going to get the ability Echo Avatar, which gives you a little more utility from that Echo. You can activate this as an action, and it allows you to see and hear through the eyes and ears of your Echo. While this is happening, your physical self is blind and deafened. This effect can last for up to 10 minutes, and you can actually keep this connection with the Echo as it moves up to 1,000 feet away from you. This is the time that there is the exception to the rule of the Echo being destroyed if it's 30 feet away from you. This is that exception. When you're using it as an avatar, you can go up to 1,000 feet with your Echo. At level 10, you get the ability Shadow Martyr. This one is kind of using the Echo as a meat shield to protect your allies. How this works is when an attack is announced, when the DM says, I'm going to attack this creature, but before the die is rolled, you can choose, as your reaction, to move your Echo within 5 feet of the target creature, and the attack is then redirected towards your Echo. If that attack hits, then it will deal damage to the Echo, which will destroy it because it only has 1 hit point, and you can use this ability once per short or long rest. But you can see how this can be very useful if you have an ally who is particularly squishy or weak. You can put your echo in place, absorb one of the attacks at least, which might give them a chance to survive. At level 15, you get Reclaim Potential, which lets you kind of get something back whenever an echo is destroyed. How this works is whenever an echo is destroyed, you regain temporary HP equal to 2d6 plus your Constitution ability score modifier. So it's a quick way to get some temp HP when your echo gets blasted, and then you just use your bonus action to get a new echo. You can use this ability a number of times equal to your Constitution modifier per day, and the uses reset after a long rest. At level 18, you're getting the feature Legion of One, which you get more echoes. You've gone all this time only having one echo at a time, but at level 18, you can summon 2 with your bonus action. Both of the echoes that you summon are placed within 15 feet of you in unoccupied spaces as the rules dictate, and they can exist at the same time. And you can use any of your echo features, your abilities, with either one of them. You don't have to stick with just one, basically letting you be in up to 3 places at once, kind of. On top of that, at this level, if you find yourself entering combat with no uses of Unleash Incarnation left, which does have limited uses, when you roll initiative, you regain 1 use of Unleash Incarnation. Honestly, looking at the Echo Knight, reading through how this works and trying to understand it, I got pretty excited about it. This sounds like a lot of fun, being able to kind of bounce around the battlefield between your Echo and yourself. Being able to teleport between the 2 places gives it a lot of utility and a lot of versatility. I think it's really a really creative idea, and I do like how Matt Mercer tied it into the magic of this world in order to justify this being an ability. And even though this magic is tied into the Wildemount setting, obviously you don't have to stick with that setting to play this in your world. You can say this works in my fictional world as well, and you can add it in and let your players play with it. The reason I like going over the Critical Role stuff these days is they are pretty unique. I feel like they put a lot more love and interest into it than some of the WotC subclasses. Like looking at Echo Knight, you can see the potential that they really worked on this versus the Champion, which looks like it was just a very straightforward kind of martial archetype. So that's why I like looking at the Critical Role stuff, and it kind of gives you some ideas of the potential that you could create for these martial archetypes for yourself if you choose to do so. If you like this video, I invite you to hit the subscribe button and the like button on this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the Echo Knight, if you've played one before. I'm curious to hear how it went. If you want to come talk D&D with some other nerds, we have a Discord server where we kind of chat D&D sometimes. There's a lot of memes. There's a lot of memes going on. And if you need some miniatures for your table, whether you're an adventurer or for some monsters to throw at your players, check out my Etsy shop in the description. You'll see that I print up some 3D minis and I send them to you. And yes, I do all the printing myself. I've been Richard. Thanks for watching.